Memphis Grizzlies. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Carter. Jackson is out there with Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. So Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about 2 things. It's about maturity, 1, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
We've seen it already this season, and P has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams, you know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And I don't expect him to hold anything back tonight. With the success they've had in these tough games lately, he's going to go all out to keep building that momentum.
And that one is stuffed right through.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Carter with the 3, carries it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Lakers in L.A. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Edey with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Jackson kicks to Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sake, good luck trying to stop him now.
And when you think back to that Sabonis Halliburton trade, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
numbers for Halliburton, putting up 26 points per, 11 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now, here's Siakam. Last game we saw him score 14. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Siakam.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Back to Carter. Shoots. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Nembhard with it. Defended by Carter. A shot by Nembhard. No good. Carter dishes to Jackson. Back to Carter. Pass to Wells. Carter outside. There's the drive. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Carter. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Carter with the bucket. And it's 13 points for the franchise.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside Mathurin. And the jumper is on the mark.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Moran finds Carter. Outside for Jackson. Back to Carter. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Carter missing. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Pacers trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
In the floater. And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Mathurin after the made shot from Carter. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And another turnover here by Memphis. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Memphis, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
You know, right now for the Grizzlies, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Morant comes with the double team. On the wing, Turner. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, you're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Back to Carter. Morant outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Nembhard. Uses the glass to finish the leg. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
It's Nembhard on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his third assist on the night. Carter with it. Picked up by Turner. Carter, that's good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Jackson in the corner. Carter on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. Here's Edey. Score of the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's his first foul. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now Carter. Last game an incredible scoring display for him. Jackson with the bounce pass. To the inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Wells. Wells has got 3 assists now in this one. Pacers trail by 15. Shot from 12. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Nembhard's got 9. Carter outside. Jackson in the corner. That shot no good. Good D by Siakam. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that is accepting readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a 3-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. You love the work put in.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Edey, and Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. And so Nesmith nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Bain. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already. And that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Here's Buffkin. Shoots the 3.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
On the wing, Jackson. Clark the pass to Carter. Buffkin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 13. Pass to Siakam. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first. And good that time. And that's now 21 points for the franchise.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Buffkin, defended by Carter. Buffkin no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Right wing. Pass to Bain. Carter with it. Lets it go from deep. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Buffkin. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Drills the three-pointer.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the franchise in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He scored an amazing number of points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And that one, good. And that's 31 points for the franchise.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now, here's Neesmith. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Golden State Warriors. Here's Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got 33.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Siakam. No good, unable to end this run. We're at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one. It's the Grizzlies running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Jackson is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Shepard, and it's Neesmith in at the three spot. That's the Pacers' foul. The Pacers shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Halliburton passes to Shepard. Back to Halliburton. Can't get it to fall.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Aldama inside. Toppin's there. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Neesmith. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Morant dishes to Clark. Pass to Bain. Jackson a screen on Toppin. And it's
Desmond Bain.
I think those have been effective.
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Isaiah Jackson. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Shepard. Now Halliburton. After the missed three from Carter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now here's Turner. Still yet to score. Halliburton against Morant. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep.
He's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Bane plays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the middle. Here's Nembhard. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Carter with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's Nembhard. 11 points in the game. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Memphis. 80's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Carter kicks to Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Carter for 3. And another one.
How consistent has he been scoring the basketball? He's at 40 once again.
And on that career 40-point game list, he just tied for 5th place.
It's the 88th time he scored 40 or more. Elgin Baylor also had this total during his Hall of Fame career with the Lakers.
Here is Carter following the score by Indiana. Here's Bane. Gets in there. Carter with the assist. Bane's got 9.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Pass to Toppin. Morant against Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Just 4 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one's on Morant. For Indiana, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Andrew Nembhard.
That free throw good from Nembhard.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Halliburton. Memphis also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And Wells is subbed in for John Morant. And he can't hit the second. Grizzlies shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
The first one falls. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
And Wells drops them both. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Turner with the screen for Siakam. No good on the triple. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter.
I've been waiting on kissing the back.
Indiana's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Fade away. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Carter. Here's Edey. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Edey's got 6 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Frees it from beyond the arc. Mathurin's got his second basket of the night.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Turner. Back to Mathurin. Down low. Here's Nembhard. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Jackson. Taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At the line.
And he makes the first. And so it's Memphis out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
You know, for the Grizzlies, they're on a mission. You can tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement here early on, Ernie.
Still a lot of season left, but you couldn't ask for a better start from them. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And And so it's Indiana with it. So on the floor for Memphis. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Edey. And it's Carter in at the 2. And that one is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Haliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of thinking.
Toppin is out there with Jackson. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Haliburton in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And it's off from three-point range. That drive by Carter. That one goes. Count it. Carter's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Memphis. Haliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Count it.
Tyrese Haliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Carter with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by Indiana. The shot's good from Carter.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Pass to Jackson. Shepard with the ball. Crafty move. Outside for Haliburton. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Carter. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Toppin. Over to the wing. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player. He tore it up from downtown in the first half, now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
On the wing, Jackson. Here's Carter, and the layup is good. Carter's got 58.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Jackson kicks to Haliburton for the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Carter penetrating. That shot off the mark. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
the previous play is under review.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. TJ. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for